What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Awakened Essence channel. It's me, Mr. Carter, coming at you with another video. This video here is gonna be I'll be talking about. Let me see if I can get that. There you go. This video is gonna be a couple of videos I'm gonna do. Get my take on The Walking Dead so far. It's a lot quicker than responding to everybody's video because everybody has a video up right now that I want to respond to, so I'll just do my own and then just tag the video. Whatever. The Walking Dead so far has been phenomenal in my opinion. I haven't taken to a show like that in a long time. Season 5 is here. 2 episodes down. Shit is crazy. I didn't read none of the comics, so my opinion ain't based on me hoping and praying that the comics will be emulated in what way and what character's supposed to be who, what, when, where, and why. I could give a fuck less. I enjoy the show for what it is. At this point, I probably will never read the comic. I might get the books just for collector's items, but I will never sit there and read all the comics at this point, because the rest of you guys who do your prediction videos and in your reviews have totally spoiled any want for me to ever read the comics. Just totally ruined it. It actually irks me a little bit when people can't get through a whole review without giving away 10 volumes of the comics. And the producers have said over and over again they might pick characters from the comics, but they're not going to mirror step by step every volume of the comics. There wouldn't be no point of a show if they did that. You know, they said it'll be a lot of twists and turns. They might make a few references, get a few locations and whatnot. But for the most part, the goal is to have you enjoy the show for itself, even if you do recognize characters from the comic books. I mean, because they've signed on for, I think, 12 seasons, 6 with AMC. Because overseas, Fox has picked up The Walking Dead. And I mean, who knows? They might stick with AMC. They might branch off. I don't know. I really can't see him leaving AMC at this point. I think AMC would want to keep him. That has to be their biggest show. But anyway, let me start off with. I'm gonna start off with talking. And let me say spoiler alert. I ain't gonna be like everybody else and wait till like the end of the video. Be like, oh wait, sorry, spoiler. You know, I might give away some things if you haven't caught up with the episodes in this review. So far, season 5, the survivors have gotten out of the cart. They fought their way out. Carol bust up on the scene, blowing shit up, in a very cool fashion. You know, and shot the propane tank up, made a nice little hole in the fence. You know what I'm saying? They got out. A couple termites went down. Of course, they're gonna be out for revenge and shit. Most of the gangs reunited. Everybody but Beth has been reunited. And they're going through the emotions. Some of them are filling each other in on what they've been going through, and some of them are kind of like, Carol is kind of like, I don't really want to go into all of that. You know what I mean? Even Father Gabriel, cliche enough, was like, I only tell my sons to God, and you know, can't nobody else the man to judge me for it. That ain't your place. And realistically, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Even if you yourself was in that situation, you know what I'm saying? People might be curious and ask, but you don't owe nobody no explanations about shit. You know? If your little community or whatever is set up like that, then that's on you, you know what I'm saying, for being a part of it. What else done happened in season 5? Baby Judas is hanging in there, almost died. Almost got snapped off at the neck and shit. Bob done went down, got his leg hacked and shit. That shit was about crazy because, like I said, I don't read the comics. And when people get too heavy into comparing it to the comics, normally I cut their video off at that point. You know what I'm saying? I like the element of surprise with the show. That adds the fun factor for me. Being able to try to guess what's going to happen and whatnot without it being spoiled with every volume of the comics, man. Y'all chill out. At least put spoiler in your damn video title if y'all can get into all of that shit. The groups reunite. One thing real quick, because I'm gonna try to keep these videos short and on topic. So this is just gonna be my thoughts on season 5 so far. One thing, it really surprises me that as many times as they go on these scavenger runs and things, like Glenn found some suppressors, so they're randomly finding ammo and picking up different guns off of dead bodies and people they done killed and whatnot, which is very smart. But how come nobody but Sasha and Sasha, maybe Daryl, and I can't even say Rick. Rick has kept up with his knives. How come nobody keep up with their knives? You know, it's a zombie apocalypse. It's not all about the fucking guns. In a tight squeeze, you know, you might need that stealth kill versus the flash and bang of the gun. You know what I mean? And with the way that the walkers deteriorate, any knife will do. You know what I mean? You don't need nothing fancy smancy from the highest prepper manufacturer. You know, all these $200-$300 knives and shit. Like it's a fucking zombie. Get a fucking knife. All the damn, they went to the Big Lots spot. Didn't nobody grab no pocket knives or nothing. You know, that's one thing that I wish they would add to the character element is when they doing these scavenger runs for food and whatnot, that they don't all have knives on them at this point. Even makeshift knives. Like Michonne took the wood and made like and used the frame from her old sword to make herself a weapon. I remember season 4, it was real cute when Sasha had made a little spear, and Maggie used the street sign in the episode Alone. They got back into the corner. They ran up and shots was up on the cars and spearing the walkers as they came up on the cars. You know what I'm saying? Tactics, man. You know, where are some of the tactics that they should have been learning by this point? I thought it was retarded in the last episode when they pushed the shelves over onto the walkers, knocking them down into the water, knowing damn well you can't see down there any fucking way. And now Bob done got bit and dragged off, and some of y'all motherfuckers was cheering because it was that a similar thing happened to a character in the comics or whatever. But I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see Bob get taken out like that. You know, the man just now got himself a little boo thing. He trying to be all optimistic and shit. You know, we got a black couple on the show. and that shit just got snatched real fucking quick. That shit made me feel a certain kind of way at first. I'm like, damn. Can we have, you know what I'm saying, a couple of couples last for a little while? You know, I mean, hell, that might be the reason why Daryl and Carol ain't made it official. As soon as they make it official, they y'all gonna try to have one of them killed off. I can't stand for it to be no kind of sanity and happiness in the fucking Walking Dead. At least a little bit. Like, them motherfuckers don't get to breathe. But you know what? I'm not gonna make this long. I'm gonna cut this right there. And I'm gonna get back into more survival, Walking Dead survival talk. My thoughts on the cast and characters and whatnot in the next video, because I don't want to make these super long. I'm using my phone and I'm not doing a live direct upload. Pre-recording these out here in the garage. So I'm gonna have to sit there and upload every one that I do, and that's gonna take a minute. So let me cut this here. I'll come back at y'all in my next video, man. Peace. Thank y'all for watching. We out here.